Kia ora. My name is Josh Wharton, and together with Carolyn Edwards, Rachel Kingsford, Chen, Jaine Ní Chroinín and Brooke Donoghue, we have undertaken an analysis of some of the governance systems and structure of PAE, a facilities management organisation with some major New Zealand contracts.
PAE New Zealand is an independent company jointly owned by PAE International and Stantec, a professional services company. They earn an estimated $80 million a year and they employ 400 members of staff in New Zealand alone. They recently won a $200 million contract with the New Zealand Defence Force. This adds to the already growing list of major contracts including the New Zealand Police Force and the Antarctic Support Group. However, this recent agreement did come on the back of losing a major contract with the Auckland District Health Board, worth an estimated $10 million. The current CEO is Philip Orchard. Philip has recently restructured the organisation to include two new general manager positions, one specifically to look after the defence side, the other for the government and the commercial side of the business. The Board of Trustees is made up of 4 members, 2 from PAE International and 2 from Stantec, indicating their shared commitment to driving the business forward.
PAE says little about the organizational values, but regularly promote a culture of integrity. They are committed to dealing honestly and fairly with the employees and believe their success is dependent on this culture. However, across 657 employee rate on nznd.com, the organization averages score of just 3.2 out of 5 for management and only 3.4 for culture.
In direct comparison to PAE, Downer is the largest integrated facilities management provider in Australia and New Zealand. Downer has a strong focus on corporate governance, shown by the fact that they have multiple subcommittees for key areas of work and a plethora of active policies. The governance board is made up of independent, non-executive directors showing wide diversity and experience. The board and committee charter documents specifically outline the membership requirements, stating that directors should have both experience and be independent to the organisation's operations. Directors must retire after 3 years, however, they can be re-elected. Directors can also be removed by resolution of the board or voted out by shareholders. This sits in stark contrast to PAE, who select their own directors from within the organisation and who don't outwardly state the standing orders or have any limitations on who is selected for those positions.
One area of concern that we have for PAE is the lack of documentation to support proper ethical behavior from staff. Downer has a comprehensive code of ethics called Standard of Business Conduct. This document is considered to be living, changing, and updating as required. Staffs are given regular training in its implementation by an external agency and are given an avenue for anonymous disclosure. As part of this employee training and support, Downer provides a toll-free support line operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Globally, we want to highlight one organisation that showcases best practice in organisational governance, one that PAE might be able to adopt some practices from: Hershey's Chocolates. Hershey's as an organisation has an annual revenue of over $7.5 billion US. They own the famous Hershey's Kisses, peanut butter cups, M&M's, Kit Kats, Twizzlers, and even Cadbury's. However, they didn't start out at this point of success. The board of directors led these strategic acquisitions over the course of 100 years, always expanding within their capability. More recently, they've horizontally acquired savoury snack companies who create products such as jerky and cheese balls, but have never strayed outside of their niche of creating affordable snack food. The board is made up of a diverse group of non-Hershey affiliated members, including a finance expert, a healthcare executive, senior education provider, mobile device expert, a legal consultant, and many others. Having this diverse range of skills and high levels of experience allows the organization's leadership to not only deal with any matters that might arise, but also to forward plan for the areas they're looking to expand into. Additionally, no member of the board can serve longer than 9 years. This ensures that strategy and direction being passed down to the CEO is constantly challenged, modernised, and improved upon.
In regards to the board's composition and performance, we recommend that PAE utilises an executive search consultant company, such as Spencer Stewart, to find and employ 2 independent directors to the board of at least which one must be female. Much like Hershey's, independent board members should be the majority of the board, and we recommend that PAE work towards this within the next 3 to 5 years. The members must have the appropriate character, experience and skills that match the direction and culture that PAE is looking to establish. We also recommend that PAE elect an independent chair of the board. Learning from the success of Downer, PAE should also look to regularly revolve their board membership, ensuring that no member holds their position for more than 3 years unless re-elected. This will ensure fresh experience, skills and perspective are regularly utilised. The board should start yearly evaluations with external facilitators to hold members accountable for their performance, with the opportunity to give feedback on each other's performance. As the Code of Ethical Behaviour Principles describes, we recommend that PAE carries out a formal review of their current Code of Ethics and Business Conduct by using external auditors to assess its effectiveness. An anonymous survey of all staff should be performed to assess PAE's current culture and whistleblowing policies to identify and pinpoint shortfalls.
PAE is strong in their promotion of culture of integrity. This is delivered from the top down, and they showcase this through how they conduct and manage business relationships with the same importance as the professional service they deliver. To align this through the organisation and 400 strong staff, we recommend that PAE work with human synergistics. Human synergistics consultants work with the organisation to help develop business models, organisational structures, reinforcement systems, job design, communication processes, and leadership capabilities that build a constructive culture and achieve genuine change. Staff training through human synergistics, led by the board and CEO, would ensure that the core values of PAE are upheld at all levels of the organisation. Finally, PAE should create an anonymous support and reporting system for their staff as a way for managers or HR to become aware of any ethical concerns or business mispractice. This would require training for all employees and promotion of the policy from senior management. The policy would require multiple channels to be available, such as face-to-face meetings or discussions over the phone and internet. Training and utilisation of the information should be provided for HR and management to support staff more effectively and to take action after a serious report is lodged. We strongly believe that if PAE is able to implement the recommendations above, that they will have a more objective leadership structure, they'll develop trust from staff at all levels of governance, and they will begin to establish the positive culture that they seek. Thank you for your time.